Good evening. Welcome to another day of Bible prophecy. My name is Prophet C. Brazil. Today's discussion, I want to take you to the book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 25. I'm going to use a combo today on this here, and it's going to take care of part of, I'm going to go to Thessalonian, the second epistle of Paul the apostle to the Thessalonian, and the general epistles of Jude. Very short verses because they have similarities in common. And there's other chapters that I want to refer back to prove a certain point. Jeremiah chapter 25 speaks concerning a prophecy that God made for the world. I want to begin first by reading to you from this chapter 25 of Jeremiah. Let me see. I think I might have to go through the whole chapter, but it would be better to give you insight. God talking to the prophet Jeremiah. Verse 1, the word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the peoples of Judea in the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Joshua, Josiah, king of Judea. That was the 1st year of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. The which Jeremiah the prophet spake unto all the peoples of Judea, and to all the inhabitants of Jerusalem, saying, From the 13th year of Josiah, the son of Ammon, king of Judea, even unto this day, that is the 23 year, the word of the Lord has come unto me, and I have spoken unto you rising early and speaking, but you have not listened. Hurricane, I would put it like that. And the Lord has sent unto you all his servants, the prophets, rising early and sending them, but you have not hearkened, not incline your ear to hear. They said, Turn ye again now, every one, from his evil ways, and from the evil of your doings, and dwell in the land that the Lord has given unto you, and to your fathers, forever and ever. And go not after other gods, to serve them, and to worship them, and provoke me not to anger with the works of your own hands, and I will do you no hurt. Yet ye have not hearkened unto me, said the Lord, that you might provoke me to anger with the works of your hands, to your own harm. Therefore, thus said the Lord of hosts, because you have not heard my word, behold, I will send and take all the families of the north, said the Lord, and Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant, and will bring them against this land, and against the inhabitants thereof, and against all these nations round and about. And I will utterly destroy them, and make them an astonishment, and an hissing, and a perpetual desolation. I'll stop right there for one moment here concerning this matter. God spoke to his house first, the one that continues to transgress against him, who was called by his name. Now, however, God demonstrates here how his works come to be. He used the evil man to carry out, by him being evil and set in his way, he used him to act out his evil against his peoples and act out certain measures. He don't bring the fury of his anger out at the same time. He warns us. He brings a little by little at a time and calls them to come. There's no way that Nebuchadnezzar was a servant of God, but he was used as a vessel to God to chastise his peoples because of their continuous transgression. I'm going to read verse 10 now of chapter 25. Moreover, I will take from the voice of the myriads and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, and the sounds of the millstones and the light of the candle, and this whole land shall be a desolation. He's telling them what's going to happen if they continue to transgress at the time near the return of Jesus. And as an astonishment, and these nations shall serve the king of Babylon 70 years. This is a set point in time. They shall serve the king of Babylon 70 years. And it shall come to pass when the 70 years are accomplished, and I will punish the king of Babylon. In other words, he's going to turn him over to Babylon, but he's going to also punish the king of Babylon because of what Babylon do. And that nation, said the Lord, for their iniquity, and the land of the Chaldees, and will make it a perpetual desolation. And I will bring upon that land all my works which I have pronounced against it, even all that is written in this book, which Jeremiah has prophesied against all the nations. 14. But many nations and great kings shall serve themselves of them also, and I will accomplish them according to their deeds, and according to their works of their own hand. But thus said the Lord God of Israel unto me, take the wine cup of the Spirit at my hand, and cause all the nations to whom I send thee to drink. In other words, God was going after the whole world at this. He had looked into time, and he said, cause all of them to drink out of this cup. And they shall drink and be moved and be mad. M-A-D, because of the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup at the Lord's hand, and made all the nations to drink unto whom the Lord had sent me. To wit, Jerusalem, and the cities of Judea. He's speaking of the kings thereof, the priests thereof, to make them a desolating and an astonishment and hissing and a curse, as it is this day. Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and his servant, and his princes, and all his peoples, and all the mingled peoples, mixed race peoples, and all the kings of the land of Uz. We're going to get to that at a minute, because that's what Job come from, Uz. And all the kings of the land of the Philistine, and Ashkelon, and Azar, and Ekron, and the remnants of Ashdod, Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon, and all the kings of Tyrus, and all the kings of Zidon, and all the kings of the Isle which are beyond the sea. Dedam, Teman, and Buz, and all that are in the utmost corners, and all the kingdom of Arab, A-R-A-B-I, Arabia, and all the kingdom of Midgilil, peoples, mingled peoples that dwell in the desert, and all the kings of Zamra, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medias, and all the kings of the north far and near ones with another, all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth. And the kings of Shechem shall drink after them.